What's up, guys? It's JMS80 with Frag the Nation, bringing you some free-for-all on Summit. This is a little bit of a change-up, so just wanted to bring you guys a little bit more variety and seeing how as I like to play wager matches when there's really nobody else on to play with me, and it's pretty much free-for-all. So I figured, why not? Why not give it a shot? And I come on, and this is actually my first free-for-all game in Black Ops. And I managed to do quite well, actually. I believe my final score is 30-4, I think it is the final. So I do quite well. And I am using my ghosting class, which is comprised of Ghost Pro, Warlord Pro, Ninja Pro. And I am using the Galil with a suppressor and the dual mag. I've also explained in previous videos the reason why I use the dual mag most of the time is because I like to run Ghost on most of my classes, and it's really good, especially because it gives you that extra ammunition that you will definitely need, since you cannot pick any extra up, since you won't have scavenger and whatnot. So it really does help out a lot. Oh yeah, right here I get caught by somebody spawning right behind me. Summit. My only advice for this, if you're playing free for all, at least, would be not to go into that middle building. That middle building is a breeding ground for death. It's where everybody goes to. If I were you, and I know this may sound shady, but sticking to the spawn points on either or side, or just making your way back and forth in between them. Because if you're going into the middle, there's way too many entrances to try to account for. I know if you've got a claymore or something like that, I know I do. I'm using that in this game, but I don't actually ever use it because right now I'm up in their spawn, and I usually I stay in this area right here pretty much for the most of the game. Actually, for the entirety of the game, actually, because I mean, they continue to spawn here, so I mean, it's not like I'm going to run away from that. I mean, free kills practically. If you can, most of the time, if you're catching a player off the spawn, you're catching him when he thinks he's safe, or when they think they're safe. Pretty much when anybody spawns, they're not thinking that anybody is going to be there immediately to get them. They think they have a little bit of breathing room, room to move around, and they don't have to be as cautious. And right, that's really annoying. Some asshole with fucking marathon and steady aim running around with a bunch of pythons trying to act cool. But anyway, but yeah, I pretty much stayed in this back area right here. It's very useful, especially if you have a suppressed weapon. Right here, what I did, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I get mad at this guy and I actually try to chase him down, and end up chasing him into the middle building, and that's not a good idea. You should never really chase after anybody that you're wanting to get a revenge on. If you want to get that payback, just forget about it, especially if you've already got the lead. Don't ruin a good kill streak over something stupid as that. I mean, but if you absolutely most have to do it, just be very cautious about it. And right here, still doing work up in the spawn. This little warehouse area is actually a good area to set up in. If you've got I should have really put a claymore at that back entrance right there, or one of the doorways, so that way to keep from anybody that might have snuck up on me, but I really wasn't thinking at this point. I just really wanted to get a string of kill streaks together. And right here I see this guy calling it a care package, and at first I'm going up to look at it, and as soon as I start to capture it, I see it's a UAV, and I realize that I've already got one up, and then I see that he spawns there again, so I know he's going to come back for it, so I don't want to be in the middle of capturing it, whilst he's coming back there. So I give him a little stun, so I know he's still over there, and I see him on the radar, so it's just a matter of just waiting for him to pop his head out, and he does right there, and I get him with ease. But yeah, actually the Galil right now, it's given the AK-47 a really good run for its money as my favorite weapon in this game. It's just it's very well balanced, even in the short to medium range and in the long range. It does wonders. I mean, if you try to sit there and hold down that trigger and try to go off on a tear long range, you might not be as successful. Try to pop fire a little bit from a decent amount of range. But all in all, it's a great weapon. It is a beastly weapon, especially if you put a suppressor on it. You know, silent and deadly. It's just, and here again, prime example. Right here, I think the other guy in second place, he's kind of catching on to what I'm doing, so he tries to come up behind me, but it is pretty much for nothing because with the Blackbird up, it is pretty much useless to try to come up behind me or outflank me because the Blackbird, it is the best perk in the, I mean not perk, listen to me, it is the best kill streak in the game, and I got here from the back, but I've already got my attack dogs up right now, so the game, it is pretty much over. My attack dog's just doing complete work, and if I had a suggestion for anything on this map as an 11 kill streak or your top kill streak, attack dogs would be it. There's not a lot of places you can run and hide, and right up here my attack dog gets the last kill as I am narrowly destroyed by an RC car. Really good game, guys. 30-4, and I'll be bringing you guys some more gameplay here in a bit. See you then.